Hello, everybody. This is Gary. Today is December 28th, 2022. It is 4:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States in Rochester, New York. And this is my coping with schizophrenia blog entry for today. Today I met with my new therapist, and it went well. My previous therapist was sitting in on the session. We all talked about 45 minutes, and I have another appointment with my new therapist next week, which is a little bit sooner than normal, just because I want to spend some time getting to know her better. I told her a great deal about myself. The fact that I have 8 brothers and sisters. My sister, Patty, committed suicide in 1996, and a whole bunch of other personal details. It's always difficult to change therapists. It's happened for me for the past, I don't know, 40 years that I've had to go through this. Um, but my new therapist seems competent and somebody I can work with, somebody I need to get used to. And it is a woman. I asked for a woman therapist, just like my last therapist was a woman. Whenever I have a male therapist, things tend to be confrontational and counterproductive. So I'm glad they didn't give me a male therapist. Um, so I'm meeting with my new therapist again next week. I also have an appointment with my psychiatrist next week. We will, of course, go over all my meds, but I don't suspect that he'll change anything. The meds I'm on seem to be working just fine. Um, as far as my psychiatric symptoms today, they're actually not that bad since I was able to talk to my therapist today. My paranoia levels are pretty low. My delusions are not that strong. My auditory hallucinations are at a bare minimum. My depression and anxiety were more severe earlier this morning, but I've sort of relaxed since then. I didn't make a video yesterday, and I apologize for that. I try to do videos every day, but it's not always something that I'm motivated to do. Um, but I think things will work out well with this new therapist. I gave her quite a bit of information about myself, um, about the people in my life, and things like that. But it is winter, and things are still going to be tough for me. Like a lot of people with mental illness, winter can be a challenging time. It can increase psychotic symptoms like paranoia and hallucinations, depression, anxiety, um, and things of that nature, auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations. I personally don't have visual hallucinations. My hallucinations are auditory. I hear them as voices coming from outside of my head, as clearly, I hear them as clearly as if somebody's talking to me in real life. And they vary in intensity from day to day. The voices I hear are not command hallucinations. They don't tell me to do things. They just tell me that people are following me, spying on me, laughing at me, plotting against me. But I'm usually able to function despite the presence of delusions and hallucinations and depression and anxiety. Um, I still have an occasional problem with insomnia, which I mentioned to my new therapist. Um, but I've been sleeping okay for the past few days. I slept okay last night. I did get up kind of early this morning around 5:30, but I did sleep through the night. So I'm just gonna take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Winter's tough, even tougher for people in Buffalo, New York, because they got hit with like a massive fucking snowstorm. My friend Sue was out of power for 4 days. Um, and I hope she's doing well. She has surgery scheduled on January 19th. Back surgery. Um, I'm just trying to stick to my daily schedule, doing these videos. I did my physical therapy and walking exercises. I just finished some work on my computer. And I'm doing pretty well today. And there's not much else to report on. Like, share, comment, subscribe.